Hey, it's Chey. Welcome to the channel. I'm joined by Wes.
Hey guys.
Welcome to another tier ranking American Horror Story characters video. This video is Hotel. If you weren't aware, we've done seasons 1 through 4, so we are ready to do Hotel.
How do you feel about Hotel?
I enjoy Hotel. I think Hotel is a good season. It wouldn't be like number 1 on my list.
Yeah.
I will just say there are a lot of lovable characters and there are plenty of characters that I don't like at all.
I think that this season, it has so many plot lines and not all of them are that good to me.
Okay, there are just so many plot lines. It is very contrived.
I feel like you have to it's so complicated that I just immediately simplify it in my mind because otherwise I can't keep up with that much stuff. It's very character driven. And not, I mean, it is plot driven, but I feel like they just care more about the characters themselves instead of what they're doing.
It is very plot driven. There are so many things going on, so many stories being told at once that it's hard to keep up with. I feel like other seasons you could simplify the entire season down to one sentence, but Hotel, there's so many things going on that it's kind of hard to do that. But my brain just, it's overload.
But the thing is there are some just amazing characters, so if you just watch it with the perspective of I'm gonna watch these crazy characters do some fucked up shit.
Also, just for the visuals, the aesthetics, the
performances,
the acting, the performances are so good.
The music, there are a lot of really good things about this season. With all that being said, of course, we still like this season. We've watched it a lot. If you go in watching AHS knowing what to expect, then I feel like you can enjoy every season. Yeah. So we're not hating. Absolutely not hating.
No, I love Hotel.
Yeah. So if y'all don't know, the way that we do this is that we're going to put all the characters into the tier that we think they should be in. Then after we get them all into their tiers, we're going to go back and rank them within each tier so that we can determine who is the number 1 character of the season all the way down to the worst and everyone in between. So make sure that you stick around for the end of the video so that you can see where we actually end up ranking everyone, because that's where it usually gets intense because we don't always agree on who we think should go where. And it can get a little spicy.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
I'm scared. I always say that, but I get scared doing this.
These are a lot of characters. We have so many. We're starting with Iris. Iris is that bitch. Yeah. She is the mother of, first of all, Donovan. Yes. But also the entire hotel. She is mama caretaker. She has that shit on lock. Yes.
She is their mom. She's my mom.
Oh my god, mommy.
We love Iris. I mean, she literally murdered Hypodermic Sally for killing her son. Just a swift push out the window.
Dead.
And that's all it took for Iris to get the vengeance that she was looking for. Yeah. So I stand a woman, especially a mother who is seeking revenge.
We stand a woman who is literally willing to put a bullet in the Countess.
Yes, I was gonna say,
brave.
She knew what she wanted and she went and got it, bitch. That's all it took. That's Iris.
Slay queen, and that is why we stand Iris.
We do. We always stand Miss Iris.
You know who else we stand? Hypodermic Sally. Come on.
A future. What future? I'm dead.
Literally,
she is.
As problematic as she is, don't come for me for putting her in the top. Just know, she is literally one of the most recognizable characters out of this entire franchise. You look at her, you know that wig. It's not even a wig. It's literally her hair. It is literally Sarah Paulson's hair. I automatically said wig because I wish it were one so I could put it on my head.
Oh my god.
But I literally love Hypodermic Sally just for her look, her aesthetic.
I mean, she just wants to be loved.
Oh my god, she does.
And in the end, she is thriving and hopefully she's a better person. Probably not. But yes, I think that it's just if someone else was playing this part, I don't think that people would really care that much, but Sarah, she really makes it something special. And I love that. And I feel like she's just having so much fun playing Hypodermic Sally. How can you not stand especially just seeing her at the end when she's in bed on the phone.
Oh my god.
That sticks out to me so much. I just think that's hilarious. So we love you, Sally. All right, next we have James Patrick March, aka Yeah, he is so hot, and that's like the first thing that comes to my mind when I think about this character, which is so bad, but
it's problematic.
Yeah.
Death by sex. Yeah. Sex.
Anyways, James Patrick March is literally a horrible person.
Literally the fucking devil, bitch.
One of the absolute worst, like meanest, sadistic characters in this series. And even though I think he's so hot, I want to put him at the bottom.
Really?
Or at least like...
Really? Because I thought...
I don't know.
Here's the thing.
What do you think?
I don't loathe him, though. I loathe the man the character's based on.
I know.
Evan Peters as...
It's because it's
Patrick
Evan.
March.
I know.
I think he slays.
Okay.
One, because of his performance, but two, he quite literally slays these people to death.
Okay. I think that's fair. I was like, as soon as I said that, I was like, I don't know if that's what I want.
We're taking morals out of this one, okay?
Okay.
He's fucking hot. He's going to slays.
Okay. No morals.
Yeah. He slays.
I think that's fair.
Next up is Donovan.
Sex.
And, oh my god, why are there so many daddies this season? It's quite
It's
intense.
too much.
It is very...
It's not enough.
Ryan, what was Ryan going through at this time? Because there's plenty of fish in the sea this season.
Donovan is an interesting character because he's with the Countess and they obviously are vampires together.
They're the hottest couple. They're like the couple of the century.
Yeah, the very first scene with them in the premiere is like my favorite scene of AHS ever.
Oh, yeah.
It's like so good.
Literally that opening scene would... Oh, the two of them together, they just...
Yeah,
They
electric.
They ate that up.
Yes. But other than that, I feel like he doesn't have that much of a personality. Like he loves Elizabeth and he like kind of teams up with Ramona, but then he backstabs her. So because he just will always be loyal to the Countess, who like doesn't really care about him. Yeah. I don't think.
Well, and then he dies, and he's like, "Please don't let me die on the property." And I'm like, "Really? What a weak little bitch! You don't want to have fun in hell with all these characters."
To me, he's just like honestly kind of a crybaby.
Damn, a hot
crybaby.
Hot daddy with a crybaby complex.
I mean, what are the redeeming values? He's mean to his mom. Like, what else is being... What's worse than being mean to your mom? Causing her to try to overdose? Like...
Yeah.
You know?
Terrible. Comparing, though, like, we're complaining that he caused his mom to overdose, yet we love Little Miss Sally, Hypodermic Sally, literally sicking the drill dough on people.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so then if we're just going from, like, personality,
maybe he had
what
potential.
Does he bring? Yeah. I think that they could have done a lot more with, like, him and the Countess, but I don't think his personality was interesting.
I feel like we're going to get dragged for this.
Tell me in the comments, like, I really am, like, curious. Like, where would y'all put him? Do you think slays?
They're like, no choice but to stand, bitch. Where else do you think?
I mean, because he's hot, but, like, we're not just standing because he's hot.
Okay, so...
Obviously, we love Matt Bomer, and he's, like, so cute. But, like, the character Donovan, boring.
Ooh,
boring.
Especially
when you put him up against, like, Angela Bassett or Lady Gaga. He's just there to be pretty. You know what I mean? I say had potential.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Matt.
That's fair.
Next, we have John Lowe. AKA the 10 Commandments killer, AKA my least favorite character this season.
John Lowe on our tier list.
John Lowe entirely.
That was a good one.
Because...
that's where he's going.
I mean, how can you not?
Sorry.
How can you not?
I think that the storyline of the 10 Commandments killer really put a damper on this season. I think that it was too convoluted. Too many things were happening. I didn't care about Wes Bentley's storyline. Fuck his kids. Fuck his wife.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. But really, I did not enjoy
anything.
Wes Bentley's performance.
No.
I'm sorry, Wes, if you're watching this. Like, come on, man.
That was not it. Like, the writing wasn't it. The acting wasn't it. Like, the plot wasn't it. The
plot of him, like, killing people and then not knowing he killed them, I'm like, that is so overdone. Let's get a move on. I thought it would end eventually. I was like, episode 3. But it's the whole fucking season.
Literally, it's like the finale when he's finding out. And I'm, like, pulling my hair out, like... Oh my god. So, unfortunately, he's not the worst person on this show.
I don't hate him. I just loathe him entirely.
I loathe him entirely. Next,
Moving on.
we have Little Miss, vampire killer kid creator herself, Alex Lowe.
There will be blood.
Here's the thing. I think people actually really love Alex, probably
Really?
because she had to put up with John.
True.
But I still don't care. I think
No, she's boring too.
I don't care.
And
I'm
she's
so
the
sorry.
reason that like kids are eating their, teachers because she infects a kid. Like, why are you infecting a kid?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
She done goofed.
I was like, are you dumb? Are you so dumb? Yes, you are.
Yeah.
But I don't
Here's-
loathe her.
I don't love her either. I love Chloe. I think that she's brilliant. I love what she does.
We loved her in Asylum.
This character just was not my favorite.
No. These two characters, the whole season could have been done without them. You know?
Which is why I think we put her in not her fave.
Yeah,
I don't hate
I
her. I,
agree.
don't loathe her. She doesn't slay, in my opinion.
No. I don't think she really had potential because we never needed her.
She's just not our fave, sadly.
Sorry.
Next up, we have the iconic Liz Taylor.
Oh, sweetie.
Y'all, no choice but to stand.
No, there is no doubt.
Oh my god. One of the most beautifully written characters this show has ever seen. Very important messages that were being told through the episodes that included Liz Taylor's story. Beautiful. So intriguing, captivating. Dennis O'Hare did a beautiful job. That is why Liz is in No Choice But to Stand. I just
Absolutely.
don't see anywhere else we would put her.
No, I co-sign literally everything that you said. The scene where she is explaining her past and how she got to where she is so emotional. And like every single time that I watch it, I am in my feels literally crying.
Literally.
Like, it is, oh my god, Dennis O'Hare is just so good in that role. And Liz is just like, I mean, we were saying Iris is the mom of the hotel, but in a way, I kind of think that Liz is.
Liz takes over definitely because
Yeah.
Iris cannot get her shit together.
No, Liz
sometimes.
is like warm and comforting and just like such a strong, sweet presence.
And you know what? That is why the Countess wants her dead, because
Yeah.
she's like, you know what? That's supposed to be my spotlight, bitch. Liz really is that bitch.
Yeah, we love Liz Taylor.
Next up, we have Will Drake, which Cheyenne Jackson, Sweetie
Mm.
Cutie, Honey Baby Pie.
Another
Wow.
daddy.
I will drink to that.
Daddy. Will Drake, however, the character,
Who? Yeah,
by representation, perhaps.
true.
Really,
Cheyenne Jackson
just-
getting a paycheck.
Great. We love that.
We love that.
Plot?
Really, his only involvement in the whole plot of the season is the Countess trying to marry him for his money.
Yeah.
He's just supposed to be used. That's it. That's all it is.
Cheyenne Warbucks.
And for us to get like sexy scenes with him and Matt Bomer, you know, and like
Which-
and Lady Gaga, like that's it.
They were sexy.
So they did a really good job there. I say had potential. I,
think
don't
so.
dislike
That's
him,
where I usually
you
want
know?
to put characters like that. Like I did like his character. I like Cheyenne, but
It's fine.
he had potential.
It's just like no like strong feelings either way. So for me, that just means middle. All right, next we have the Queen, Angela Bassett, aka Ramona Royale.
What you should be asking is, who was I?
She is iconic.
Yeah, she is absolutely iconic. She's just another example of a woman who she's scorned, she wants revenge, and she takes action. I love that.
That she is so powerful.
And I love the montage of her acting in the like what they're like hot movies, right? In like the 70s.
Somebody order room service.
No, we ordered hookers.
So funny.
Here's the thing. She is a tricky, tricky lady. Don't fuck with Ramona Royale. She will gut you. Which is something I've noticed that Ryan Murphy loves putting Angela Bassett in situations where she's gonna gut you, cut your dick off. I don't know. She loves a knife. And I love Angela Bassett. So
Yes.
she's no choice but to stand Ramona Royale. Get it, girl. This is a big one. It's the Countess. Which...
Please.
Hello, no choice but to stand. Like, is there anything else to say? Lady Gaga, iconic, beautiful, stunning.
I was about to
Literally,
say
quite honestly, just glamorous. Oh,
every extravagant, stunning. Like, everything about her performance is just, like, calculated and perfect. Like, she is just so good.
She really showed everyone what's up. She grabbed that Golden Globe. She said, well, which, fuck the Golden Globes. But she grabbed that Golden Globe.
I truly feel like she held her own against very seasoned actors like Sarah Paulson and Kathy Bates and Dennis O'Hare, Finn Wittrock. She was just as good as all of them.
She was.
You
And,
know?
oh, God. Lady Gaga, she has my heart, so.
We love Gaga, but this is not biased. She truly deserves to be in that top spot. All right, next we have Hazel Evers.
Mrs. Evers is quite literally so iconic. Like, if there's a ghost haunting my hotel, I hope it's Mrs. Evers. Quite literally obtusely morbid. She is like, loves
Couldn't
the
have said
blood
it
and
better.
guts. She is like, bring on the gore, baby.
Yes.
Which is something this season is very morbid. Like, this is one of the most morbid seasons of American Horror Story because it's so dark. Everyone is killing everyone for fun. She is
She literally like bathing in their blood, having the best time cleaning up all the gruesome murders. She really is the perfect companion to James Patrick March.
She literally told someone she was going to enjoy cleaning their shit out of their pants after they were murdered. So
I mean,
wow.
Yeah, she is wicked. She is cruel. She is captivating.
Yeah.
The only thing is that I kind of think she's annoying at times.
That is true.
I would
she
probably
just
say
wants
Slays.
love.
I know.
She
She is obsessed.
It is very fitting. We put her in Slays with Mr. March.
Oh my god, they deserve to be right next to each
They
other,
deserve
hand in
each
hand.
other. Okay.
That's so cute.
Next up is Tristan. Y'all, straight to the top. Wow, what a man. I love Tristan. I think that Finn's portrayal of him is just so beautiful and cute and charming.
You really do feel for him, and just the love that he has with Liz, it really makes you love Tristan's character because Tristan is, able to see past, whatever might like physically be there or whatever preconceived notions he had of Liz Taylor. He's able to see Liz as Liz. And I think that that's so sweet.
Beautiful.
It was just beautiful, I thought. So yeah, I agree. Right to the top. We love Tristan.
Next up we have Rudolph Valentino. Another character played by Finn Wittrock. Valentino is hot, charming daddy.
And what else?
Was locked in the walls for a couple years.
Yeah. He
was hot. He was a vampire. With Valentino, as charming and beautiful and hot as Finn Wittrock is, I don't think that the character of Valentino really did much for me, except for, like, I loved looking at him, and I think him and Gaga together, or him and the Countess together, beautiful, stunning, glamorous, like, physically awesome, but literally there was nothing there. Like, the plot, they literally stuck him in the walls, and he came out and ate some people.
I just feel like when you're putting him up against people like Lady Gaga or Alexandra Daddario, who are both so like just captivating to watch, and Finn can also be, but I don't think he is as Valentino. So I just remember those two women way more than I remember him.
Well, I think that physically he's captivating, but
yeah,
not emotionally. Like, I
in that role,
no connection to that character.
No.
Which also, he's a vampire. Maybe he, his heart has no blood in it.
Yeah, so, I don't know. I say it had potential.
Had potential.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Claudia Benson. Naomi Campbell. Like, literally no choice but to stand.
How can you not?
I think that her cameo on this season is amazing. She is literally stunning. She was made for the screen. Scream Queen.
I agree with everything that you said. She showed up. She knew what to do. She knew what the gays wanted. She gave it to us. She took her paycheck. She left. We stand. She's at the top. Thank you so much.
Next up, we have Eileen Warno.
Welcome to Devil's Night at the Hotel Cortez, John.
Played by Lily Rabe.
Oh
Yo, no choice but to stand.
I
Eileen
mean-
Warno's queen.
Literally, Charlize Theron found dead, y'all.
Whoa, yeah. Yeah.
Where was Lily's Oscar for playing Eileen Warno's? Haunting, just like creepy, so different from anything she had ever done on AHS.
And like the story of Eileen, what happened to her, very unfortunate, very sad, and she was treated so wrong. And Lily came in and really brought her character to life.
Overall, no choice but to stand. Great job, Lily. We love you.
We stand.
And next up, we have Queenie.
Literally.
Yes, the Coven Queenie,
Bitch, when's the last time you saw a dermatologist?
aka a woman who's going to be at the top of our tier because she's
Literally.
incredible.
What happens to her in this season is so sad and terrifying. I literally was so upset. I was beside myself. Like, what the fuck did Mr. Patrick Marsh think that he was fucking doing? I was so sad. Also, though, where were her powers? Cordelia is over here training you to be this big bad witch, and you can't get past a fucking ghost? I was really upset.
It was too much.
I was very sad.
It was very sad. Thank God we were able to rectify that later on in the series.
Very
but
traumatizing.
obviously we stand Queenie. How can you not? I didn't know that I needed a Queenie cameo this season, but she showed up and I realized I really do love Queenie so much.
yeah.
I have to stand her. Any character I feel like that shows up again on AHS, like you made an impact.
Stan
So
worthy.
we stand Queenie. Speaking of characters who show up next on another season, we have Marcy.
Marcy is trying to sell a property, no choice but to stand. She will do anything that it takes to get these properties sold. Where is the Marcy spinoff? Where is American Horror Story's Marcy the Realtor? Because she is quite literally putting these people in these places that are killing them, and she's just like, I'll take your check, thank you, next.
Yes, she is just trying to find people a home and collect a check at the same time, no matter what that takes. She's your girl. I love to see her. I would love to see her back again. I think that she always makes an impact on the season when she shows up. She's a delight, honestly.
I would literally buy a property from Marcy. I would.
All right, next we have Gabriel. Poor Gabriel, who makes me cringe every time I think about what happens to him.
I mean, at least he lives, right? Well,
Does
doesn't
he?
he? His
I
spirit
don't
is there.
know.
His spirit's there. Yeah, he's having a good time, but he did not have a good time in the first episode.
Like that is something I will never forget watching that.
Oh my god.
When we watched the premiere of this and I was just like watched it live, like sitting there watching this live, and I was like, what is going on here?
I don't even know where to put him. It's that bad. Because what else does he do besides get drilled?
Literally, and do drugs. Like that's all he does.
I almost want to put him in Had Potential because I feel like he could have really been a big comedic relief for the season.
And they barely use him. Like, you get Max Greenfield and then you barely use him. Why?
Yeah. Well, they used him.
Oh.
But not in the way that we, would have respected.
Get rid of John Lowe. Give us more Gabriel.
Oh my god, really?
You
Yeah,
know?
John Lowe could have gone. John Lowe, played by Max Greenfield.
No, I didn't want anything to do with John Lowe. I want Max Greenfield as Gabriel in John Lowe's scenes, taking up his screen time.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason John Lowe is at the bottom. It wasn't necessarily Wes, it was just the character. I would say that we can put Gabriel in Had Potential.
Yeah.
Holden is next.
Hello. Want to play?
Here's the thing.
I don't know.
I think that he had potential. They didn't really use him. He was just missing. He pops up. Not to hate on or bully children, but
I feel like he was really just there to kickstart the whole, like, John, having a child kidnapped, and then the Countess is the one who took him, and then it kickstarts, everything that happens for the rest of the season.
He might kickstart the season, but he got kicked out of the script because he's not even there, like, for the majority of the whole season.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I feel like Had Potential's fair.
I think so.
He's a creepy kid, and they didn't do enough with him, I don't
They
think.
didn't do him justice. He is a really creepy little kid.
That
They
hair
could've-
deserved so much more.
Yeah.
All right, next we have Detective Andrew Hahn. He is a character who is on the show and is involved in John's storyline.
Right, which is why I don't remember him.
I cannot tell you anything. We just watched the season and I have nothing to say about him.
Is he a minute character? Because I truly don't remember him at all.
I don't either. I don't know.
He's such a
I don't know.
He's a very minute character that I don't remember, and I don't want to say I loathe him because I don't.
Is he like his boss? Like he's like, you're off the case. I don't know. Was that Spiral? I really don't know.
That was Spiral.
Or was that Law and Order SVU? I really don't know at this point. It could have been this.
They're all the same, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say had potential.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Sorry. Next.
Sorry.
Okay. Next, we have Lachlan, Wildrick's son.
Okay.
Lachlan. I would probably just say not my fave.
Not my fave either. He really didn't do much for me, unfortunately, but...
He didn't even have potential. Like, what was he gonna do in this story?
I mean, yeah, his fate was sealed. Next up is Ren. What a deep, heavy little situation that was.
Yes, that ending scene with her... That's a lot.
That was very impactful, if you know what I mean. You know what? She slays.
That's what I was gonna say. I think she slays.
She slays. She did that.
Why not?
She popped off.
You know, she knew what she wanted, and she...
Like, it wasn't fair that John put all that weight on her. You know, she just couldn't take it anymore. So she was tired of knowing what she knew, and she had to do what she had to do. So, yikes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Rip.
Rest in peace, Ren.
Yes, rip Ren. Next, we have Agnetha and Vendela. Agnetha?
And Vendela.
What to say about these poor girls?
You know what? They are probably my favorite guests that check in that aren't like the main characters. They slay.
Yeah,
really.
I agree.
I didn't dislike them.
I mean, I thought that they like brought something to the season, and I wasn't just like didn't care either way about them.
Yeah, especially near the end, they really popped off there. Killing people, having fun, getting shit done. You know?
Making the most of their situation, clearly. I agree.
Yeah, slays. Next up, we have Natasha Rambova.
You think you love him? You love a distant memory.
Valentino's lover. Here's the thing. I love Alexandra. She's so captivating, but Natasha was a bitch.
She is an ice cold queen.
She's a bitch, and that's what we love.
Yeah.
I think she slays.
Yeah, I agree.
As cold-hearted and cruel as she is that bitch.
Yes. I don't think she deserves to be at the top because I thought that she was kind of annoying too.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, you don't need to just like openly be such a bitch
but
to
wouldn't
people.
you be a bitch too if you were stuck on a wall for hundreds of years or whatever?
Yes, probably. But I'm sorry, Natasha. But she did slay. I agree that she slays.
I think she slays.
Okay. Next we have Justin and Bronwyn. Who are like the hipster couple that come into the hotel and they're like demanding pate and just being like so obnoxious.
And I heard that Will Drake took over and he's liked a shit ton of my Instagram pics.
We would like a room.
And a discount.
I love that Iris feeds them literal cat food.
Yes, I think that this scene with them is hilarious, and I love Darren Chris. And I want to put them in Loathe entirely because I loathe both of them.
They're insufferable.
Yeah. And the whole point is that they push Iris over the edge to where she like snaps and like she murders them. Like violently murders them.
Love to see it.
I was like, whoa.
So here's the thing. These next few are going to be quite easy.
Yes.
John Wayne Gacy. Loathe entirely. What the fuck? John Carroll Lynch did a really great job playing him, but what the fuck? No thank you. Jeffrey Dahmer. Loathe entirely. No thank you.
Nothing to say.
I am excited to see Evan Peters play Jeffrey Dahmer, but fuck Jeffrey Dahmer.
Richard Ramirez, who we see more of in 1984. I loathe him entirely. Yeah. He is literally a disgusting human being with no redeeming qualities at all.
And some of you might be like, wow, you're putting the fictional serial killers at the top and the real ones at the bottom, even though they're fictional.
And we put Eileen at the top. But
there are differences in their stories, okay?
Yeah. I feel like Lily did the most with her character and elevated her more than anyone else did. Yeah. I didn't care about any of the guys, but obviously... Yeah. Eileen was interesting, and so she got to go to the top. Sorry.
And this isn't a villains tier. We'll be doing a villains tier so that we will fulfill your need of wanting your favorite villains and horrible people at the top. Well, that's coming, but that's not this video.
No.
That is why also Charles Montgomery is going in loath entirely.
Goodbye.
I can't stand the man. Literally so annoying. Goodbye. Now that that's out of the way, we have Charles Melton as Mr. Wu. Y'all, Charles Melton, no words for that. Like, oh my God. Beautiful. I just don't really know that he does that much. He comes in near the end.
Yeah, he's just there to take his shirt off and be sexy.
He's not my fave, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I just say I guess had potential because like
so.
he didn't really get a chance to
really
do anything.
Get to do anything except for be hot. So, you know.
But like, you know, as always, we appreciate your body and everything that you brought to the show and my eyeballs. Yeah. Next, we have Scarlett Lowe, aka John and Alex's daughter. Another example in this season where Ryan Murphy had a kid that he didn't know what to do with them. And so I think I just want to put her and had potential with her brother. They could have done a lot more, and they did not do a lot more in this season.
So we actually left out a lot of the kids from this season because they're all quite literally the same. They probably all would have gone and had potential, except for maybe a few of them who were like iconic. Got some really good death scenes in there, but I just didn't feel like they did much for us to even talk about them.
No, we didn't need it.
That's why Scarlett is going and had potential. But we have one more character. Next up, we have the last character who, oh my God, it's Billie Dean Howard, and she is going straight to the top because no choice but to stand.
I think that she is even better in this season than she was in Murder House.
Oh, definitely. I think that she is so funny. She's so full of herself. She's so confident. It is so fun to watch Sarah just explore this character who is off the wall.
Yes.
Like, she is out of pocket. She is doing the most, but I stand Billie Dean Howard.
Yes, her scenes in this season where she is like live giving her all to that camera. I was in love with Sarah Paulson in that moment.
She really had me like howling. She's selling TV. She's getting those ratings.
Yes.
No choice but to stand.
It was everything to me.
Okay.
Okay, bottom first?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Honestly, I want to put John Lowe last.
You know what? I'm here for it.
I want to put him last. He doesn't deserve to be above anyone.
I think he really drags the season down, and for that reason, I'm dragging him down to the bottom.
Yes.
And next, I would say, oh my God, so many terrible people.
I know, I'm like, I hate all of you so much.
John Wayne Gacy, for sure.
I feel like it really doesn't matter. Just put all the 3 serial killers in a row.
Richard Ramirez, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah. And then I feel like I would leave this.
Charles Montgomery.
Because, I mean, the hipsters are like, they're not, everyone else in this tier is literally murdering people.
Murdering people in cold blood.
They just like,
horrible.
Were being rude to their hotel staff. So I don't think they deserve to be like quiet all the way.
That, but.
Yeah, no, that puts you, that type of behavior puts you at the bottom of my tier list. But you're not going to be very last when I'm putting you up to Jeffrey Dahmer or John Wayne Gacy.
The comparison there, you got lucky. Okay, I think Not Our Fave is in correct order.
Yeah.
Lachlan, Alex, okay.
Perfect. So, out of all of these, I would probably put the detective last.
Yeah.
Since we don't really remember anything about him.
Honestly, that's just my old age.
Yeah. Personally, I would put Charles Melton.
Yeah, Charles
next.
Melton, hot daddy, but
because he also didn't really do a whole lot.
Not doing much. Sorry.
I think that those are fine.
Yeah,
I would leave them there. So between these guys, I feel like Matt deserves to be first.
Yes.
Donovan first.
I would say we can put Valentino.
Yeah, I agree. I would honestly put Gabriel before Will Drake.
I agree. He is there the whole season. You know, technically.
I think that he's a more interesting character than Will Drake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Slays. I'm gonna say we can put these girls.
I would put Ren last, I think.
Yeah, Ren can go last.
And then
the girls.
Yeah.
And then Natasha, Mrs. Evers, Patrick March.
Okay.
I think that's great.
Yeah, I agree.
This is tricky because we have so many and no choice but to stand.
Personally, I would probably put like Marcy last or Naomi.
I think we should put Marcy last. She's barely in the season. So is Naomi. I would say that
Claudia.
she gives a great performance, Claudia.
Yeah.
But she's only in the season for half a second. I would. Oh my god, it's starting to get tricky.
I know.
Okay.
I think Queenie. Okay. I'm so glad we're agreeing on this one.
Queenie.
Not always the case.
I'm gonna say Ramona. No. Tristan.
No.
I don't know.
Oh my god. I think
on.
personally,
Oh my
I'm
God.
between Billie Dean or Eileen for that spot.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's do. Okay.
I kind of think Eileen. Yeah.
Eileen. Billie Dean.
Yeah. I don't know.
Ramona.
I kind of want to put Ramona under Billie Dean even. I don't know. What do you think?
I think
you
so.
disagree?
I'm sorry. I love Billie Dean. I can't get over it.
I just think that she like honestly makes more of an impact on her like 2 scenes in the season than Ramona does the whole time.
I can see that, but here's the thing: Billie Dean on Devil's Night, just that whole episode, I really think she brought that to life, and I think that she deserves to be right there. Okay. Oh
now,
my god, I think Tristan is in his right spot.
Okay. Final 4.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Final 4. So
I know who I want my number 1 to be.
I honestly think I do too. I'm gonna say, in 4th place, Iris.
Yeah, I think so too. Sorry,
I'm
Kathy.
gonna say, okay, 4th is good. Top 4. I think in 3rd, hypodermic salad.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god.
And I think it's as it goes. I think the Countess is 2nd, and I think Liz is number 1.
I totally agree. I
think
100% agree with that.
I think the reason being is the Countess is literally that bad fucking bitch. But I think that Liz grows to be the most confident woman and overall the reigning queen.
I think that the Countess pretends to be that bad bitch, but by the end, Liz truly is that bad bitch.
I mean, think about it. Liz, her arc is so good, but I just think that the Countess let her jealousy get the best of her, and that is why Liz is on top.
Yeah, I agree. We
did
did it.
that.
And I'm not surprised that there are a lot of characters at the very top because, like we said at the beginning, it's a character-heavy season.
Yes.
You come for the characters on this one, so it makes sense that there's so many up here.
The next is Had Potential, which there are a lot of characters in Had Potential because there are so many plot holes or stories that just weren't developed that well.
Could have been good, but they just didn't know what to do. Even with like Ramona Royale, I really feel like they could have given her so much more to do, and she's only at the top because Angela Bassett is able to make the best of what Ryan gave her.
Truly.
But I truly don't think that Ryan gave her enough. I think she got underused again in this season. Just a little rant from me. We did it.
And look, there's only one woman at the bottom.
Love it.
Hotel is actually so good.
Yeah.
If you can get past some of the plot, which some people enjoy the plot, that's fine. If you like the plot, go you. But if you can get past that, just the aesthetics and the performances are enough to really make this a pleaser for me.
Totes.
Wow. Okay. Down in the comments below, let's talk American Horror Story Hotel. How did you like our rankings? Where do your favorite characters fall in our tier? We would love to talk about it. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. We would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you are not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button if you love movies, music, pop culture. We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. I stand a woman who has the courage to literally put a buzz. I almost just said to put a bussy.
Hell's under new management now.
I like my pumpkin spice lattes extra hot.
I am going to eat your soul.
Sorry, I'm not into short guys.